Welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Div 4-time Darts. How are you, mate?
It is good. What's happening, Nosey?
Not much, mate. That started real well, did it, Darts?
It did, that's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Getting your tongue tied early, mate.
Ah, it was.
English with Darts?
All night. It's been one of those nights tonight. It's been
we haven't had many English with Darts lessons lately, have we?
We're getting used to the multicultural round it was in the AFL anyway, and getting used to the names and studying up hard.
Anyway, straight into it, mate. Straight into Division 4.
Yes.
And it was Jeps Cross, 7 goals, 11.53, defeating Kilburn, 6-14-50 at home at Blair Athol Reserve. Massive win for the Rams. Kilburn, probably that little setback they don't need, but looks like it was a real crack of a game all day.
Boys, I think the Kilburn boys at that night, because they were sitting pretty in 4th spot, I think they were.
Yep, all day.
Still 4th, but Jeps Cross, that's good for Jeps Cross because it puts a 1 game clear in 5, but nice work, Jeppy's 3 points.
Anyway, for Kilburn it was Ben Desi with 2, and then we had 4 other blokes kicking singles with Nags, Scully and Kyle Parks there in the best for the Chicks, mate. And for Jeps Cross,
we had all individuals, so every one of them was an individual, so 7 players, well done there.
Wet there.
Must have
absolutely pizzled down, I reckon.
But the best players, Smith, Mason, Cathro, I'll say Benz and Siebert, because obviously I didn't mention any goal scorers because they're all individuals today.
All individuals, so yeah, Jeps Cross get the chocolates and they move along.
They do.
Anyway, the next game out there at Eastern Park, out at Dwight Reserve, it mustn't have rained out there because I tell you what, they were kicking goals left, right and centre. It was Eastern Park, 23-16, 154, defeating Salisbury, 11-4-70. Yet again, Eastern Park, they're going along nicely, aren't they? And yet again, like I said, Shawnee Mansell, he kicked 5, Williamson did as well, McMullen with 4, Rayleigh with 3, Brad Woodward with 2, Williamson, Cullen and Butler in the best for the Demons, mate. And for the Magpies?
Just, the Horges with 3, Matthews with 2, the individuals, to a few other players there with McPherson,
Justin
Goods,
McPherson,
and, yes. And Goodham too in a losing side. He's still shown his force there, and Mansfield in 3rd best player. But we said Eastern Park were going to win comfortably, and which they did.
Yes, they certainly did, didn't they? They're certainly starting to
flex up a bit.
Flex up a little bit, yeah. Anyway, the next.
Same for night, isn't it? Flexing.
It's flexing. The producer's behind the camera there, flexing as he's swiping left and right on Tinder. The next game was down at Edwardstown Oval, and it was the Towns. 18-12, 120, defeating Hectorville. The luckless Hectorville this year, really. They just really haven't raised a whimper at all. It was Hectorville 7-13, 55. Pretty disappointing year for Hectorville. Edwardstown still fighting on strong.
Yeah.
Anyway, for Edwardstown, Blythe with 5, Sarah with 3, same with Summers, and then the rest were all singles with Summers, Cavallo, Blythe, and me mate Danny Page there in the best for Towns, mate. And for Hectorville?
Yeah, we've got Ben and Carl with 2, and thank goodness I didn't have to mention the other name.
Yep.
But then we've got the best players, Bottrell, Wootton and Fickner. But look, Edwardstown, they just put that clear grasp there, 1 game behind in 6 spots, so they've got still that chance to get in.
Still a chance, yep. They've been... they've dropped a couple of games they probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably shouldn't have. Anyway, the next one out at the pasture there at Kellett Reserve, it was Morphettville Park, 16-16, 112, defeating Smithfield, 12-11, 83. Smithfield and Hectorville come up. They're both looking like they're going to go down pretty quick next year, back down to Div 5. But anyway, Morphettville Park had Barnett with 3, as did Gorge, Murphy as well. Carlin and Campbell both kicking 2, with Tresize, Edwards and McConnell in the best for the Roos, mate. And for Smithfield?
Yeah, Nisbet with 4, Bain with 2, Cook also with 2, with a few other individuals there, with Bellman, Varco,
yep.
Nisbet in amongst the best. So Morphettville Park just keeps them alive there. Or they're going to play finals this year, so just they've got to probably get Smithfield. Probably should have just upped the ante a little bit further than that, but and win no doubt.
Smithfield went from 7 to 6 to 5 to 4. We're a real powerhouse for a few years. Just tapered off a little bit this year. But no doubt they'll go back down and they'll regroup and have another solid year in Div 5 next year, no doubt. And last but not least, it was out at Largs Reserve. It was the mighty North Haven just cruising along quite nicely there, 17-15, 117, defeating Coolite Gardens 6-11, 47. So
nice work too.
We had Reed and Rowe both kicking 4, Lippo and Merritt kicking, Dixon kicking 2, and 3 other blokes kicking singles with Mark Rowe best, Lawrenceick And Sammy Tyler there in the best for North Haven, mate, and for the Kernelight Gardens.
Kernelights, Fleming with 2, with Hooper, Vista, Wood and Corey. I will name with Bennett, Hooper and Cornish in amongst the best. So Lippo, just the 2 goals, a bit of a good word to look at himself, I think, now, Lippo.
He does, doesn't he? He needs to pull his finger out, obviously.
All agree with the producer agrees too.
Yeah,
so
he needs to pull his finger out.
Exactly.
We haven't had there's been no Lippo. I haven't had the producer send him any texts about some few Lippoisms we can call
there
him.
hasn't been.
He's very quiet, the big fella.
he's got a girlfriend, isn't he? Is that right?
Oh, is he in love? Is he loved up?
He's got a girlfriend.
Is he all loved up? Oh, say no more. Big shout out to the future Mrs. Lipson.
What could there be?
All right, could there be? Anyway,
They calm them down.
a quick look at the ladder, mate. We've got North Haven sitting on top there, 15-1. Eastern Park sitting second at 12-4, along with Morphy Park at 12-4 as well. Then there's a bit of a gap. We've got Kilburn and Jeps Cross sitting 4th and 5th. Edwardstown just sniffing around half a win away. Because they got the draw in there as well, so they're only 1 point out of the 5. Salisbury, Kernelight Gardens and Smithfield and Hectorville rounded out. North Haven, Eastern Park grand final, maybe Morphy Park might sneak in. They might upset someone on their day.
They've been sitting around the 3rd and 4th, nothing silly. They're just doing okay.
The league's actually done a real good job because they've come in from the Southern Footy League. They've been put in the right division. They actually got this one right. They've really got this one right. Where Brighton.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to put them straight in Div 2, I think. But but spot on here.
Spot on there. I reckon they've done well. Anyway, you have a quick look at the goal kickers.
Yeah, we've got Sean Mansfield on 69. With Lippo, if he pulled his finger out last week, he could have got more. But he's on 63, so about 6 goals he's going to make up in a couple of games. With Corin Dixon on 49, Alistair Fleming 41, and Ian Williamson on 38. So pretty close between Lippo and Mansfield.
Yep. Okay, moving on to this week's games. Out at Duncan Fraser Reserve, we've got Jeps Cross taking on Edwardstown.
So I reckon, what have we got here? So we've got Jeps Cross a 5th. They can't, you would have to win to stay there.
Yep. Edwardstown knock them off, they're in.
Exactly.
It's a battle for 5th
exactly, you've nailed it. Exactly that's what it is. So on percentage, exactly. So I'm going for Jeps Cross. I think they're just being the better side. They want to keep that 5th spot a bit more determined than Edwardstown.
I'm going to go for Edwardstown. I just think they've got... something. It's a massive game, really. I think Edwardstown are going to do it.
It would be a great game there. So
another
crack of a game, this one.
Down to Mortlock Park for the next one, mate. Kernelight Gardens taking on Kilburn.
Yep. So look, Kernelight Gardens, they've struggled this year. Kilburn, they've had not a bad sort of year, up and down. Probably lost some games they shouldn't have, but I think Kilburn would do it here.
I reckon Kilburn as well. I think Kilburn would probably be hurting from their little loss last week.
Indeed, 3 points too.
The next game out at Salisbury Oval, it's Salisbury taking on Hectorville.
Another big game here, so I reckon Hectorville. No, you're kidding.
Oh, God, I was going to say you're right.
I was going to win there. No, I was going to say, no, I won't. I said, look, Salisbury, they should do this pretty comfortably, I think.
Salisbury at home for me as well.
Definitely.
And then just up the road there at Smithfield Oval, Smithfield taking on North Haven.
Top versus basic bottom, or second bottom. I think if we said Lippo wants his 10 goals, this week's probably the week he's going to do it.
You reckon?
Yep.
I reckon North Haven, but I don't think they're going to get it all their own way out there. I think Smithfield, they're a lot better side at home, I think. Yep. They get the big crowd out there and they love it. They love their footy out there at Smithfield. I think, I reckon, North Haven by 15 points. There you go. Let's see how close I am next week.
Okay.
Okay, and the game of the round, mate. This one here, up at Dwight Reserve. It's Eastern Park taking on Morville Park. Second place, third. Should be an absolute cracker.
Cracking game. Only because it's at Eastern Park. Very hard to win out there.
But Morville Park have probably never been there.
Probably not either, exactly. No.
You know, like
first year in Div 3.
First year in Div 3.
Travelling a long way out there as well.
Yeah, but they go out there probably with no, what's the word I'm looking for? Preconceived thoughts, everyone, go out to Eastern Park, it's a tough place to play footy. Morpheville Park is going to go out there probably with a little bit of an open mind.
Yep, good point. I'm still going for Eastern Park myself, but...
You are?
Yep.
Eastern Park, I think so too. I think Eastern Park.
But you're right about them playing there, so nothing. No
ideas. So they can go out there. If there's going to be an upset, I reckon it could be this week.
Okay,
but
done.
I'm not game enough to go out there. Exactly. Anyway, that was Division 4, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you all again next time.
See you later.